Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Gas prices are going down marginally tomorrow. 87 and 90 will sell for 25 cents less. 25 cents will be subtracted from the cost of automotive diesel oil, ultra-low sulfur diesel and kerosene. However, the price of propane will go up by $3.06. Butane will sell for $3 more. Education technology company Edufocal is seeking to list on the junior market of the Jamaica Stock Exchange. The company, which released its prospectus today, is seeking to raise $129.7 million. Shares are being sold at $1 each. 49 million shares are being reserved for specific groups. The offer will open on March 3 and is proposed to run until March 17. Edufocal says the proceeds will be used to repay about $42 million in short-term loans. The remainder will be geared towards expanding the company. Manufacturing and distribution company Seprod ended 2021 with a reduction in profit compared to 2020. An October 2021 fire, which destroyed 80% of goods, contributed to the reduction. Our business reporter Javon Keys spoke recently with the Seprod's CEO.
2021 ended with Seprod Group realizing lower profit compared to 2020. For the 12-month period, the manufacturing and distribution group made a net profit of $2.5 billion compared to $2.9 billion in 2020.
So it's a flat performance against 2020. Disappointing, of course, but taking the context of losing, over 86% of our inventory, all our Christmas stocks in Q4. I think at the end it was a very commendable performance versus the issues that we had.
CEO of Seprod Group, Richard Pandohe, says it may take another few months before inventory, especially for imported products, will go back to the levels that existed before the October fire. The year, however, ended with revenues at $42.9 billion, an improvement of 14% or $5.2 billion compared to 2020.
Revenue showed growth, but you have to look at revenue in a very different light in 2021 because there are so many price increases because of what was happening globally.
And despite some positive signs in the economy, Mr. Pandohe says he expects global supply chain challenges to persist this year.
I think what we have adjusted to the reality that supply chain challenge will continue. I think this is a year that nothing will change much. The shipping challenges will be there, the supply chain challenge will be there. And we just have to keep working. For example, there are materials that I've had to order for 1 year, not place an order. I've had to buy them already, just to make sure I can have them for this year.
Which means the company may have to pass on some additional costs to consumers. Seprod, however, says the company is keen on working towards recovery. Things are also still on track for its $2.4 billion warehousing facility adjacent to its head office on Marcus Garvey Drive.
So the building itself is done, a racket is going on now. The IT infrastructure is going in place, and by end of April we're going live.
The new facility is expected to improve the company's efficiency. For the Business Day, I'm Javon Keys.
Banks and cambios are selling the U.S. currency for an average of $156.39. $122.34 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $213.23 for the pound, while the euro is trading at $179.25. To the stock market now, the JSE index lost 1,127 points today, while the junior market index gained 43 points. Among the winners, Cargo Handlers, Blue Power Group, JMMB Group 7.25% shares, Caribbean Cream and Main Event Entertainment Group. On the losing side were SSL Venture Capital Jamaica, ISP Finance Services, Jamaica Broilers, T-Tech and Sagicor Select Funds Financial. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.